everybody, and welcome to Youngstown's Talk Channel. We are live in the studio. It's the MLO Bros.
BJ in the back's in the front.
BJ, so Joe is out of the studio, so BJ is sitting in for
He's our
Joe.
Babysitter.
He's
our handler.
Joe had like a meeting before he left.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Listen, big guy, we need to make.
Did you have a meeting with you?
Come on.
Yeah, he did.
We need to make sure these two idiots don't say anything too ridiculous. So if they go off the rails, I need you to shut this shit down.
He's got like a kill switch underneath his thing.
Joe's probably watching right now. He's got from driving to Florida, wherever the hell he is, he's got like a little button that he can press and shut everything down.
Lights start flickering, his whole studio goes dead. I just pictured Joe like I'm just like, oh no, because he struggles with it. But he does try and keep us focused.
He does a great job. He is our we need an actual fact or something. He's quickly like fact checking us,
Right. And we go to him.
Yes. Hey, did you hear about this? What are the details on this? And then Joe either looks it up or he knows it.
And the other thing I noticed he does too is if we start going off and talking about like cock rings and stuff like that, he'll bring, he's like, oh, so guys, let's talk about something else. Like,
right. Well, first things first, I know it's boring to talk about the weather, but oh my gosh, the weather in Youngstown right now.
That was bad.
Driving in, it is turning to ice as soon as it hits my windshield. Yeah. And I almost had to, I was on the road for 5 minutes and I didn't have the heat shooting up onto my windshield, and my entire windshield is a sheet of ice. Like me and BJ were just talking about driving in like this.
Yeah. Well, someone in my house, the only other person that drives, and I won't say her name, took my scraper. Although my car's parked outside and hers is inside the garage, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, my car's parked in the garage too. I don't know if it's maybe the warmth on the inside of the car messed with me even more, but like,
is it frozen on the inside or the outside?
It's on the outside.
Do you ever have your inside get frozen?
Yeah. That sucks when that happens.
And then like taking your scraper while you're driving down there.
I've never
fingernail.
I don't know if something's leaking in my truck or what, but frozen on the inside. And I was like scraping. I think I had, this is going to sound gross, I think I had like gym clothes from like playing basketball that were wet. So like the water or the stuff came up.
Condensation.
Exactly. And froze.
That's disgusting.
Not only
was it ice, it was nasty sweat ice.
I'm pretty sure that was it.
Okay, so funny story. I have to before we get going. Denny Malloy's coming in at what time?
10.
Okay, Denny Malloy from Trumbull County commissioner is coming in.
He's been on the show a couple times.
Gosh, these politicians, I can't stand this crap.
We'll
talk to
him. Dude, we're deep in it right now too.
We'll talk about it. But I wanted to tell a funny story before we get going here.
Oh boy.
So, buddy of mine, he's a teacher. I'm not going to say, you know who he is, but I'm not going to say his name. I'm also not going to say the school district just to not throw them under the bus.
Yeah.
He's sitting in a meeting with the other teachers, and somebody from the school is giving them a presentation on the effectiveness and efficiency of AI. Okay.
All right.
This dude in his PowerPoint presentation, what I can only imagine is a PowerPoint presentation, brings up the MLO Bros and the ability to remove a mayor from office.
No, he didn't.
In a school, I just imagine my buddy sitting there and drinking his coffee into the meeting and just like, and he's like, he texts me, he's like, dude, they're bringing you up in the AI meeting this morning, and you taking down Tito,
Do you think? Wait, so a school was talking about it?
Yes,
as an example.
The efficiency, we used us as an example as the efficiency and effectiveness of AI.
It was probably also like, this is why it needs regulated immediately,
right?
Because I don't think we took down Tito. Do you think?
No, that's exactly what he said. He's like, you idiots didn't take down Tito. He stunk as a mayor, and you guys only amplified it
1,000 times over, right? Yeah, I mean, there was. The thing that was funny was there were people who supported him who were giving us crap when we did that. Like, you guys are making him look bad. People are going to think, right? I'm like, seriously,
come on, guys.
Yeah, there is no way.
Yeah. He was running through walls and stuff.
Julius was in here kind of hinting at the fact that it was our fault that he lost. There's going to
be lawsuits. Like, okay, dude, bring on the lawsuits. Please. That's hilarious. But thank you all for being here. We appreciate you. We're going to get off to it here, off to the races, talking about a bunch of different stuff. But if you haven't already, go down below, give the MLO Bros a follow, give us a like.
Youngstown Studio.
Also follow Youngstown Studio and Youngstown Computer, all that good stuff. Joe, if you're watching, I hope we're doing good, buddy. But what is on the
Joe
agenda?
has like a giant RV, right? That he drives wherever he goes.
Does he
Doesn't he
have
have
an
like
RV?
a giant RV?
He does, but I think he's flying wherever he's going. He's going to Florida, but I think he's flying there because he's only going for the weekends. He's not going to drive down.
How do you go to the weekend trip to Florida?
Yeah,
that freaking guy.
I think he's coming back Monday night or something like that. Yeah,
just fly.
The 2 day. Yeah, just to fly all that trouble for 2 days. It'd be like, yeah,
I don't have enough. And he's like super. He's like all these companies are like a kid. I don't have enough time with my kids to do anything. Like it's freaking all we do is about. Can we talk about this tool trying to run for commissioner?
So Brian,
no, it's not commissioner.
It's not.
Wait, are we talking what tool are we talking? There's a whole bunch of tools right now. We have to clarify what tool.
You got to be specific because remember they are politicians and majority of them are going to be tools.
What's his name? Kovac.
That would be he's state rep, right? State representative.
Well, yeah, and I was saying Niki Frenchko was running for Congress and she's not.
No, you were saying he was running for Congress.
What's he running for?
No, he's running for state representative.
What state rep? Okay, well, that's his name.
I forget.
Brandon something.
One of the other politicians was reaching out. Hey, make sure you clarify this.
Yeah, Santos was.
Yes,
Santos is like you guys are morons.
Yes, which correct.
All right, so let's talk about this tool a little bit.
I don't care about his politics. I almost want Joe to be here when we talk about him because
that's fair.
He's the only reason that Joe is the reason why I even know about this dude and what started this whole thing.
Because he picked on Joe.
Because he picked on Joe relentlessly.
Right.
Knowing, and that's the whole reason I shaped my opinion of this tool bag.
Well, you ain't the only one because
oh my gosh, I was telling Joe because me and Joe had conversations on the phone about this. I'm like, I'm happy that I almost felt bad for going after this dude after he went after Joe. And I'm like, maybe this dude's just having a bad couple of days or something. But then you get the emails.
He was emailing?
From random people and the messages from random people
after he announced
saying like, here's screenshots of this dude, what this dude said to me. Here's screenshots of what this dude said to me. He said that I had this. Like, it's like
he trolls everybody. Yeah. He trolls. Well, I told this to Luke before we started. So I see all the comments that come in Youngstown Studio, right? So I'm doing all videos, everyone doesn't know whatever. So I post all that stuff, whatever, and I monitor all the comments too. But I could tell you when he decided to run for office because all the comments stopped.
Yes,
like you can kind of pinpoint it.
Was he trolling Youngstown Studio?
Well, every video that Joe and he would.
Yeah. Every video that Joe. Wonder what he has against Joe.
He doesn't. So that it's the worst type of person. It's a person that, and Joe made a post about this. Joe and him disagreed on something politically. I think it was insurance.
Okay.
Social Security. Something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Joe runs a Facebook page that's the opposite of us. He is anything goes, comment whatever you want, whether you like me, whether you dislike me. I'm not going to I'm just going to let you
go the crazy.
Shit
so
fly.
Joe just lets people do whatever.
Joe lets stuff fly and just
so Joe doesn't cut and paste the comments that come after him and then try and that's our tactic.
This was months ago, months and months ago. This dude is relentlessly commenting on Joe's posts about whatever he's talking about, calling Joe stupid, calling him uneducated, like saying you know nothing, you didn't even go to college. And
did he say that to him?
Yeah,
because he denied it. He denied. I'm
sure he went back and deleted it. No, he didn't though. He apologized. In the comments,
did catch him,
and then he said, "Oh, I don't even remember doing that."
Uh-huh.
So I have the screenshots of him apologizing, saying, but like. He called Joe all these and just constant over and over and over because he's the type of person that he knows being a troll that Joe isn't going to say anything on his Facebook page. He's not going to counter and even attempt to argue with this guy belittling him.
We let pretty much it's rare that I delete comments on anything real. I mean, it's got to be so off the rails, whatever. Or if it's like sometimes I'll delete stuff if it's coming from somebody that has one follower.
Right.
It's like, dude, no. But if you're actually gonna make a comment, we just leave it. You know what I mean?
So then it gets to the point where I'm tired of this guy in Joe's comments, and I'm like being Joe's friend, knowing Joe personally,
very defensive.
Seeing him in person, knowing how sweet of a person Joe is. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I have to stand up for my friend. So I go in the comments and just troll this guy. I'm like, no, Joe's a good person. You are a little man because you know that Joe's not going to say anything to you, even though you're relentlessly insulting him.
Right.
Like, no, I'm done. You're like, I'm going to keep commenting. What do you want to talk about, dude? You're a little troll. Get a life.
Yeah.
Get out of your mom's basement. Just constant. And I like the worst type of person because you'll never meet him in person. He'll never come in here. He says he wants to debate Joe. He doesn't have the balls.
Joe has made that offer to him a bunch of times, like
so many times.
Like he's like, hey, come to. He's like,
he's not going to show his face. He is a keyboard warrior through and through.
Yeah.
And then I am like, so then obviously I sit after doing that. I think about it and I'm like, man, I'm stooping to his level. Am I just as bad as him? Am I a troll? And then he runs for whatever he's running
right.
for. Okay. And then it seems like comments are getting deleted. He's not being mean anymore. And then like fake accounts are popping up because he can't.
Did you see the fake account?
Yeah.
The fake account?
It's totally him.
Oh, no shit.
It's totally him.
I did a
21 WFMJ press release. Like people are saying this guy's an asshole. He's a troll.
Everybody's like this one guy comes in here and he starts commenting. He's like, well, he did this. This guy did this. Right. This guy did this. And it's like, dude, shut up. Why are you such a loser?
Right. And it's like all I've ever seen is the picture that he has, his profile picture. That's the picture they used for the press release. I don't even know if this guy's real. I've never seen him
Is he AI?
in person.
I've never seen him in person either. Maybe AI.
No. Well, and I've told him, like, that's what I said in Joe's post. If I ever see you in person, dude, I'm going to come up to you and tell you exactly what I think of you as a man. Because Facebook isn't going to let me say what I want to say to you little bitch.
What's funny is it's like he's tried to run. I was kind of looking. He's tried to run for different stuff. He's lost a bunch of different stuff, like in Lisbon or something like that. And I'm like
your politics don't matter, dude.
Right.
You are scum of the earth.
Right.
Your politics don't matter. You're not what needs to be leading us. You're not the type of person anyone wants to lead us.
Somebody like that runs for politics is just, like you said, he's got obviously deep-rooted issues like in his head about himself, about, you know what I mean?
Like attacking girls and then
did you see the one comment about so after we fry him, after we post all those posts, he's then going on to other pages and like, this girl has VD.
She gave all of Austintown you're an idiot.
And that girl starts texting me like, this guy's a creep. This guy, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, crazy.
And then
how about I
have all these people messaging you, and it's like, no, this dude has.
Did you see the one we got what was it? What's it called? A dossier. A dossier. We had a guy, and I didn't share it.
No.
Right. But somebody sent us like an 18-page.
Oh, it's more than that. It's like 40, I think.
40 page? I didn't know.
It just goes on and on and on of all the like trolling that he's done.
All the comments, all the people. Dude, it's in our email. You got to read it. It's unbelievable.
He claims to be the godfather of insurance or whatever it is. Or
finance.
And then like people are saying, hey, if you're in his... Like people were messaging us like, don't be a part of his finance group. He scammed me out of money.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Scammed me out of leads.
There's red flags everywhere.
Everywhere.
But then,
I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God I'm not a piece of shit in my way of thinking. Like these people like justified all of my terrible thoughts.
So then this little bitch, what he does is he makes I was trying to get him to comment that's what I do. I mean, if you politicians are smart, you just ignore us, but you can't because you're so egotistical. Trying to get, and then he comments and he makes his post on his page.
Yeah.
Basically saying we're breaking Ohio code.
He says we're lying
because we're lying about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we're not.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Right. Then he makes a veiled threat of saying
he's going to sue us.
We're going to get a felony against us
and lose our license
and lose our mortgage license. Here's the thing.
Great time to say we are licensed as mortgage loan officers and also real estate agents. If you would like to buy or sell a house in in the northeastern Ohio area, feel free to call us. We can help you get finance. Rates are also low. You can refi if you need us. 330-921-8978. That's my
NMLS 56257.
Yeah, NMLS 1949316. Go ahead and call us. But back to
thanks, Angelina. Share this. By the way, if you're at home watching, please like this. Put a little heart. Put a little angry face. Brandon, if you're out there, put a little angry face so we know where you're watching.
Angelina, I just saw you. We pulled up your comment there. How long have you been a Patriots fan? Like, why Patriots fans? Like,
did you just hop on the? She hopped on the bandwagon.
Did you just become a Patriots fan because they're in the Super Bowl? Is that how? Just okay.
I don't know whoever it is, but I think
Patriot fans are just something. All of a sudden, they came out of the woodwork again. Like they were there when the dynasty was real, and then they all disappeared. And, oh, I'm a Patriots fan again.
Rooting for the Patriots is like going to Vegas and rooting for the house.
Yeah. Let's go number 7.
I wanna. Oh, come on! I wanna bust. I wanna bust. Yeah. So then he threatens our license, right? Of course. So I talked to a lawyer, and I'm like, "Could this happen?" And he's like, "No, this guy's a fucking smuts." Is what this guy. Yeah. He goes, "Even if he took you to court, you're going to win because he's a political candidate and he's held to a higher standard. You can't. He's like, it goes against everything. You can take it to court. You can do it. He goes, do it. And you'll be famous because
it almost became easier for us to mess with this guy because he's running for office.
100%.
We have more weapons now than we did before.
Because if we would have done it as a business, he could prove it.
Now like, he's running for office and saying, bro. I'm a great person. Right. I should be elected. And we're saying, no, you're not. Here you go.
And then the threat is he says, the Mahoning County prosecutor, Lynn Morrow, is a great prosecutor and she'll destroy you guys or whatever he said. And I'm like, we had Lynn Morrow on our podcast.
Right.
There's no way that's going to happen. And even if you do it and something happens, it's not a felony. There's no felony charge.
The weird thing is, like, he's so back and forth because then I commented and said, no, dude, I didn't lie.
Yeah.
I was in the comments with you when you said these things to Joe, and that's when I stood up for him.
Right.
And he's like, I already had a conversation and apologized to Joe. I'm like, so you said we lied. I brought it up in the comments. Now you're admitting it. It's like, so why did you? And then he deleted the post.
He did delete the post like a little bitch.
Right. Yeah.
Because
we didn't lie. And I have screenshots of you in the comments saying that we did it.
Yeah. It's crazy. Love this quick swap there. Did you switch the people around?
I'm always on the left side.
I was on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Is there sides we go on?
Yeah. I'm always on the left.
He's usually on the left.
I was wondering what was wrong with the show this morning. Because people like to look at it like the good guy on the left and the bad
I don't
guy on the right.
think that's how they look at it.
That's exactly how they look at it. Back me up here, guys.
Where are you on the left when Joe? When I wasn't here?
Yeah. No. No, I sit there when you're not here.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. Oh, Joe wants to run this stuff.
Yeah, I guess I am always on the right side.
Yeah, you're always on the right
side. I think I've always been on the right side, even before we came to Youngstown Studio. I think I was on the right side.
Trained 100 people's brains that I'm on the left, you're on the right.
Luke is new here. Yeah, I you guys don't notice anything.
David says better already.
Do you ever watch? We're talking about. Do you ever watch your shows?
Go back and watch it?
Yeah,
absolutely not.
I've never done it.
No, I would shit on myself the entire time. I do not do that.
Yeah. Do you ever? Well, you have to because you have to cut the shows.
I have to cut them all or make clips out of stuff, whatever. Just I have to watch back just about everything.
Do you ever watch anything back and you're like, God, Isaac has said that a billion times. What an idiot.
How about Joe's 100%?
Joe says Joe and Kellen repeat a lot of the same stuff because Joe is into this. Like Joe kind of will take that over, and he doesn't want to talk pop culture, which I feel bad for Kellen because Kellen will know about it. And Joe's like, I don't care, and then it just goes on to something else. But yeah,
Joe says 100% a lot?
Oh, he says it all the time.
Really? Yeah, we got to keep a counter.
He said 100%. He admits to saying
there's certain stuff that Joe says a lot. Kellen always says. If you did a drinking game of things of that nature, she says things of that nature.
She does.
Yeah. That could be a drinking game.
And Kellen says, I can't imagine how sick of all of us BJ must. You're totally.
Because he has to keep rewatching the clips of us talk.
This freaking idiot, Isaac. I can't stand this guy. I'm so tired of listening to him talk.
The one clip I'm glad you didn't do was when Kat came in the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should have clipped Luke saying "I'm sorry" and then just that's it.
Well, I didn't clip that because she's like so soft spoken, like that. Her audio is so down. I was like, I was gonna have to crank that.
That's fantastic.
It would have been weird if
because like I had people texting me and messaging me after Kat came in, and they're like, "I've been watching you and Isaac for 5 or 6 years. 6 years. It's coming up on 6 years."
Yeah,
and they're like, "I have never seen you get like stunned, shocked, and embarrassed all at one time." Like
Kat walked in.
Oh, dude, I had no clue.
Dude, did you tell everybody that I was like on my deathbed or something?
I did,
because people were texting me like, "Hey, are you okay, buddy?" Like, I'm like, "I'm fine. Like, I just have a head cold and I'm staying away. Like, I'm not that bad at all. Like, I just have a head cold and I'm tired. Like, I slept all day." People
worry about us.
Mr. Ron Kirkwood texted me. He's like, "Man, I heard you're really sick. Like, I hope you're okay. Like, if it gets bad, go to the hospital." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
I talked to Ron in the morning. He's like, and he was like, "Yeah, Isaac's really." He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, he's probably gonna die."
Like Ferris Bueller over here.
He'll probably be dead by the weekend. They initiated her at the studio, dude. How nasty is that, by the way?
It's weird. I haven't been that sick. I've just been like 75 to 80% of what I normally am, and I'm just tired.
Yep. I slept.
I don't have a cough.
Yep.
I don't really have a head cold. I just am tired.
I slept last week when I was sick and I didn't come in. I was on. I remember I hopped on real fast and then I slept for like 4 hours in a row at home on my couch.
I did after I was trying to listen to you guys a little bit and then fell asleep at noon, slept till 5, and I'm like, I got to get up or I'm not like I'm gonna sleep like shit tonight. And then I went back to sleep at 9 o'clock and slept through 7. I'm like, that is weird. But it wasn't like I couldn't operate. Like I was hot, like you said, hot and cold.
Yeah, dead.
Very strange.
I got to give somebody credit too, by the way. So we've been, if any politician sends us a press release and emails, I said, email us a press release. We're not taking sides.
Yeah.
I will. If Brandon, if you're watching, send us a press release. I'll share it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoever it is.
I think we did share his press release and said, "Do you guys really want this guy elected?" But
I want a real press, like a email press release. This right.
With his profile picture on it, because I've never actually seen a real picture of him.
So like we did what's his name? Sean Conley. We did 2 judges, that Dapolito guy who I said, well, yeah, sure. And some other judge, right? Yesterday I'm sitting there checking our email.
Aunt Nikki.
And frickin' Nikki, I get a press release from Niki frickin' Frenchko.
We'll share it up.
And I'm just like, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That was I laughed because I was like, you know what? You got it. So I fired it off there.
I really do think like we are back, with Niki Frenchko comes back and it's just like,
what's Nikki running for?
Content.
She's running
instant for content. Like AI Nikki. I know you did the AI Nikki of her firing the guns. Like I would do AI Nikki of her on a nude beach. Like AI,
I don't want to go to jail. That could get me in jail.
Why?
Her nude on a beach?
No, she shared. Do you remember the picture she shared of her on a nude beach? It wasn't obviously her body, but she shared a picture.
Oh yeah,
do you remember that?
Yeah. Just her leg. It was like her leg.
No. She went to a nude beach. She took a picture. Somebody shared this with us, and it was her. And she's like, even on a nude beach in wherever I'm at, I found some Youngstown people, and she took a picture with her. Obviously, no body parts are in it, but it's just their faces, and then she, I think, deleted it shortly after. But like, she took a picture on it.
God bless her. You know what? You want to flaunt that? I would not do that. I would not do that.
Good Lord.
Says
so you'd have to cover her up, but her firing guns. I'm running for re-election. It's like her on a nude beach.
It says she's running for the 14th congressional district. I don't know what any of these are. What's the 14th congressional? Do you know what any of these are? Like the districts? Do you know the districts you're in?
It's been a long time since government class. Honestly I feel like we should know that.
You think?
The amount of politics we involved in. Yeah.
They've gerrymandered the districts so much. I have no idea what's where or what. It's all weird, and you know what I mean, how they have done that over the years. So yeah,
14th congressional district is it's currently with David Joyce, who somebody told me this Joyce guy has like $14 million war chest to run.
Whoa.
Yeah, and like donations from previous races and stuff. So
that's what she's going up against.
That's what she's going up against. Yep. She filed to run the Republican primary to challenge Joyce. So she's going to just be, she might get beat in May and then we don't see her again for a while.
Oh,
it's just for the primary. Who's that? What position?
She'll probably get crushed then.
What area is
who's running against? There's Denny Malloy. Who's running against Kovac, and who's running against them?
I don't know. Is it Heather Franken? I don't know.
I'd like to see a list.
We do need to do that sometime. So
What up,
that
Denny? BJ, I'll come there. We can put him here.
Okay. Do you want to come over here and I'll scoot over?
No, it's
you sure?
Hey
man, come on in, sit down, pull up a chair. Denny Malloy, Mahoney, Trumbull County Commissioner. Trumbull County.
It's the 14th congressional district.
Dude, we need you. We need your intelligence.
That's like government 6th grade.
Yeah, we need your help. Joe's not here. Joe's not here. So yeah, sit down. So everybody, this is Denny
talking about how to rebuild an engine with a screwdriver.
We have no idea, dude. We don't pay attention to this stuff.
Denny Malloy from Trumbull. Did you guys see it? Trumbull County on 21. Did you see that? On 21.
They do a lot.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah.
Here, put that close
Quick, 21 misspells an awful lot of stuff. 21, they got a lot of young people there, entry level that.
To be fair, that's a quick one that you'll mess up on your phone because the O and the U are.
Does the thing switch?
I don't think
when you type in county, does your auto spell check go to cunt real fast?
Maybe they have a potty mouth. Whoever's
Joe's swerving on the side of the road now.
maybe the 21 WFMJ intern has a potty mouth.
Rookie
Bush League, Denny.
Bush League. So we were just talking about your friend. She's running for Ashtabula County, Geauga, Lake, Trumbull, Portage, and Summit.
Yeah, it's a congressman north of us. Mike Ruley's our congressman here in Mahoney County.
Right.
This is north of us, and now that district is going to be part of Canfield and Austintown. Is going to be in the 14th.
Canfield and Austintown are going to drift up to Trumbull County.
Yes.
Why?
And it's all of Trumbull, all of Ashtabula, all of Lake, all of Geauga, and a piece of
That's
Portage.
a big chunk of change.
Why would they want that to happen?
Voting.
Well, as far as
gerrymandering.
Every congressional district is the same size, and you have as many in your state based on your population. And
so it's population, not
So if you lose population in Ohio, we've lost congressional districts here in Ohio. We used to be in the 17th when Tim Ryan was our congressman.
Right.
Became the 16th because we lost the district because we had lack of population or people move out of the area. So they gerrymander, they move things around. Like Ruley used to have Marietta and
because they would go. I remember that it was that little skinny one that went all
County,
right
all the way down the river.
Yeah.
Like 7.5 hour drive through his district.
Wow.
What they did is they moved them up north and they put them toward Canton. And basically what they do is they're like, well, there's a whole bunch of Democrats over here, and he's got a ton of Republicans here. So let's give him a big chunk of Democrats in his district. So maybe that district over there we can turn red. So they play these games.
Gerrymandering, I believe is what that's called.
And that's what they did here. I can't why don't we just cut Ohio into slices and just like have you seen the grid where they're like just lines and then cut it into grids and then that's what it is.
There's some of those districts where they have maybe a township and then they get another big chunk and they have to drive through 2 other districts to get to the
look at the map.
Why?
Look at because it's voting. They want to get elected. Whoever's in power and whoever's in charge of things, they chop it up so they can keep running in power.
Politics sucks.
Yeah,
politics. I can tell you that much. Politics sucks when it comes to
doesn't make any sense.
Manipulation, the back door.
Right.
How
He may need to move his mic closer. I don't know if we can.
There we go.
Is that better? There we go.
There we go.
Mahoney used to split off right at West
I've never
Virginia.
been accused of being too soft.
Me neither. Me neither, buddy. Me neither.
Right.
So you're right.
I like your haircut too, by the way.
Thank you. I'm
a little different.
Yeah, it's super. I wear a hat so much, dude. I'm over it.
Same hair. Same hair.
So you're right. Are you running? You up for re-election?
I'm up for re-election already. Last time I talked to you guys, actually in studio in the basement.
I remember that.
Yeah, right after I got elected. That's been over 3.5 years ago.
Wow. So is anybody running against you?
I do. I have one Republican running against me, and I have one Democrat.
So you'll have in May. You'll have to gain.
May I have an election?
And
we didn't know whether it was going to be her.
Did you think she was coming for you?
She had both of them fouled out. And from what we heard, she sat in a parking lot until 2:00, deciding whether she was going to go file against me. And she was going to go drive north and file against Dave Joyce.
I'm really surprised she didn't try and go after you.
She's going to get trounced either way. She'll get 7% up there. Dave Joyce is a machine. He's leadership in the House. He's got $3.5 million in the bank. I think.
Yeah, I thought somebody told me it was like $18 a ton. Yeah,
Nikki, if you're listening, I advise you to just do the absolute craziest thing you possibly can in order to get attention.
She will. She absolutely will. That's her.
Let's go, dude.
That's the only way she's going to get money and votes and she does. she does have popularity worldwide because of her craziness, working with me. The good thing is when she filed up there for Congress, I get a text from the congressman. And he says, looks like I won the Naked Nikki contest.
See that I told you the nude beach was a thing, man.
It was totally
that
a
shit
thing.
was wild.
But the good thing is Trumbull County's safe. We don't have to worry about her coming any chance of sniffing getting back into power in Trumbull County.
I'm really surprised.
Because it really set the county back years. And the first couple of years I was
Why
there,
did it set him back years? Because
first couple of years I was there, she was after every employee. Morale was super low. You ran into the hallways. I mean,
remember all the videos?
Mega lawsuits against her.
Yeah.
She drug a lady's desk and put it in the hallway and told her she had to work in the hallway as punishment.
Like a teacher?
She brought a cat.
I had that happen to me.
I did too. I was totally in third grade. I was totally in the hallway.
Go work on your workbook out in the hallway.
She had like 36 lawsuits against us, against her own board, and against herself.
Yeah.
She ended up walking away with a big whopping $750 payday after all that effort and all that work and all that wasted time. So we had to play defense, as myself and the other commissioner, to protect her or protect the employees from her and to protect policies and procedures from her. Now, after she was gone, we got a new board. We got Kimberly Clark. We got Amazon. We got Foxconn doing its
You can
thing.
tell a difference. Huh?
People moving to Trumbull. We got all the economic agencies working together. We got all the mayors and the council, everybody moving in the same direction. It's like we shed that Trumbull County image that we had in Columbus.
Yeah.
And now we're like the heart of this thing. When it comes to this U.S. Senate race, when it comes to the governor's race, it's going to be decided in the Mahoning Valley. It's going to be decided on whether our
100%.
voters stay red or whether they drift back blue again. They were for years and years and years. And I just looked at the stats last night. In a primary election, we'd have about 20,000 Democrats vote, and we'd have about 10,000 Republicans. The last time, 2024, when we finished sweeping almost every seat in Trumbull County, the Democrats were 0 for 20 or something with their party chairman they have there. It never won a contested race yet. They had we had 18,000 primary voters, and they had 16. So the first time ever, we had more Republicans go to the polls in the primary than we had Democrats. So the Valley has totally flipped. And you see the seats down here, even in Mahoning County. Yeah. You got a Republican commissioner, your state rep, your Republican with Tex Fisher. You got a Republican senator with Catrona. Yeah. And now we've got people running again. I mean, it's going to flip every seat again here in Mahoning and Trumbull County.
Do you think it's going to drift back blue at all?
It'll drift a little. What's going to drift back is the guys in the middle.
It's going to
the guys in the middle that crossed over because they were just so sick of Nancy Pelosi and Schumer and all the radical left things.
Yeah.
Now that Nancy's retiring, Schumer's retiring, some of those people may drift a little back to the center, a little bit more moderate, but they're not going to go back liberal. You're not going to see them put a Bob Hagan back in office ever again. Or anything.
They say in the United States, the average person is center right.
Center right.
I believe that. Yeah, I mean, just when it comes to all the hot topic points.
Yeah, Denise says it's going to be real blue. It's going to be. I'm excited. I want to see,
but I don't know where. Like how? Look at the candidates they put up. There's really nobody. All the big powerhouse names in politics in the Mahoning Valley
are
gone.
Yeah,
I mean, the Polivkas, the big names, people that have gone down. Tim Ryan,
Hagen, Ryan, they're all.
I don't know if. I think when it really boils down to it, people are simple and
civil.
Simple. And winning elections is a reward for good governance, is what they always say. And what I've always said, the pendulum. Do you guys think that people are just going to look at a national level, the Republicans and what they have done as of late nationally? Do you think that they've done a good job? And do you think people are happy with what's been happening and what was promised when Trump got elected?
Stock market's good.
I would say
stock market's good. Look at
that's what I look at.
Put gas in your car lately.
Yeah,
I would say
gas, that's what I looked at.
I would say
food prices are outrageous.
I would say that wars and where we are at, I think the pendulum is going to swing back left, whether you like it or not. I think it will.
All right, it'll swing back, but you still got to have candidates.
Yeah,
they're not going to put a douchebag in office.
Someone
that's true too.
Just with a name.
Yeah,
the days of he's a Democrat, so you have to vote for him.
Dead.
Unions don't do that anymore.
Good call, BJ. Good call. Here you go.
What is that douche and turd sandwich?
Douche versus a turd sandwich. Douchebag versus a turd sandwich.
Who do you think? Question: who do you think's going to win Ohio governor office? Vivek, Push, or Hill?
Vivek has got a big lead. A little scary. He's a little different.
Yeah, he is.
You know, it's tech. You know, it's not real traditional, but he's raising money like crazy. And when you look at who he's up against, Amy Acton. She's the one that shut everybody down.
No one's going to vote.
She's the one that made us wear masks. She's the one that put us on a leash, and the damn governor followed her lead.
Yeah.
And how much money did people lose during COVID? Bars being closed. You know what? And then my biggest beef with that, they shut everything down. You know, I don't know if your businesses were affected, but most everybody else's was. But they kept the damn Ohio Lottery open. They said, don't go to the stores.
Of course not.
But
I got to make that money.
But the lottery's open, so you have a whole bunch of old people lining up to go play the lottery every day.
Yeah.
You know, but counterproductive. When it was okay for them, you know, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And that pissed a lot of people off. And that was Amy Acton driving that car. And I think that in itself destroyed her for the future.
Well, that's one of the reasons why we started this damn thing. It was to have local businesses on during COVID.
Yeah,
that was one of the reasons why we did this, because everybody was getting hammered. And it was during COVID.
It was rough.
We got questions coming in.
A lot of people already for today.
Yeah, that's great. What about? Well, let's go to Joe. Denny, I understand we have an alert me to prevent property tax transfer fraud. It's just an alert. Mahoney County has a system to prevent the fraud, not just alert us. Why can't we get the same system? I don't know. I understand the cost for this. I think Ralph Mitchum is the one to set that up.
Now they're talking auditor stuff. That's a different elected official.
Yeah.
And we've proven in Trumbull County, other places, the auditor does what the auditor wants to do.
Really?
We have no oversight over.
We're going to talk about that lady in a minute.
We have no oversight over any other office than that. There are things that can be done. There are things that are changing. There are in Trumbull County, we had an auditor that was there for 20 years.
Who's that?
Adrian Biviano.
Yeah.
And 20 years worth of stuff. 20 employees been there forever. You get a new one comes in, changes
what's
some
her
things
name?
up. Martha Yoder.
Martha Yoder.
Changes some things. You're going to have resistance. Some people are there 20 years with another boss. Now you bring this boss in with different policies, procedures. Some mistakes happen. A lot of it. Some people are retiring. They're bringing new people in. I believe in the system in the office. There's a lot of good people that do work in that office that'll straighten things out and keep things rolling. As far as what they're doing in other counties, there's a lot of counties we can learn from. I do it every day as commissioner. There's things we do that if we don't know how to do it, we don't just wing it or pull it out of our ass. I call another commissioner in a county that's been there and say, hey, how you handling this property taxing? How you handling homestead exemption? How did this affect your budget? You got to do the research. And there's plenty of resources out there. And my big thing here is in the Mahoning Valley, we've got people like the Chamber of Commerce, Eastgate, the Port Authority, Valley Vision, Lake to River, all these economic agencies that are brilliant. And if we're just smart enough to listen to what they have to say and trust them and follow their lead, we get anything accomplished. I had a fundraiser recently, and I looked around the room. I said, son of a bitch, I told the crowd, I said, if we lock the doors right now and nobody got out of here until we solved all the Mahoning Valley's problems, we can do it in about 3 days. Just with the talent that's in this room, with people working together. It's when you get the naysayers on the outside, and they all want to cast stones. They all want to the keyboard warriors. You talked about one earlier. You know, I've got them in my county. I've got them in my race. Everyone thinks they can do better. They think they can do better. I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. Where's your plan? What you can do better on what? You're going to criticize something that happened in the past because you weren't there. You know, you weren't there even with our ARPA money. We had $38 million with ARPA money. When I came in office, there was only $15 million left. I put my foot down and said, every township's getting a taste of this. It's not going to Warren and Niles only anymore. Right. You know, I'm tired of those days. I ran to represent all of the county and to give the people in Champion and Bezetta and Bristol and Kinsman a voice. And it worked. And we did 9 ambulances. They got new parks. They got roads paved. We split the money up that way. The other commissioner, Ken Olamesa, worked with me. Nikki was even on board with some of this stuff, you know, getting it out to the townships. And it was great. And they were all thankful and everything was great. But then you still got people now saying, well, why didn't you spend it on sewers? Right.
Well,
why you got an ambulance, you got a water line, you got a road paved, and you're complaining about you should put more in sewers? Give your ambulance back. We'll go build a sewer. Yeah. You know, so you're going to have that. You're going to have people that are cast stones that way. That's politics. Shit. The game of politics is horrible.
People do that for anything. We get slack for not covering something or for not, you know, going over stuff and stuff like it.
We took too long for
We took too long. Yeah, Cortland was mad at us because we took too long to cover their mayor going out of their mind. I did.
Something there. I watched that from day one.
Dude.
I love to see the people rising up and throwing out a mayor and seeing that it can be done like that.
That's
like,
a
last time that's happened.
That's a
anywhere?
rare thing because it's in. I was reading it's in their code.
Yeah,
like most of the time you can't.
People couldn't throw Niki out. They tried. They got petitions. They needed
11,000
signatures.
I love that.
There was no law. Like a commissioner could come in.
Yeah,
and I could not go to work for the rest of my time. And
just
a damn
look
thing.
at,
like I love the people.
Look at that Mahoney County Clerk of Court.
Yeah.
Steve, what was his name in Austintown? The dude that was the cop. Steve. Holy shit.
The trustee,
the trustee that
in
was
Austintown,
sleeping with the high school girl.
The police.
They couldn't get rid of him. He wouldn't resign.
I love the ejection seat button.
Like, that's a great. That should have that in everything.
If you can get like 75-80% of the people on the same page, which is what they did, 75% of people voted her out. Like that is obviously they know something.
We work for the people. People pay every penny that I spend as commissioner is your money.
Right.
It's not my money.
Yeah.
It's the people's money. Every single cent that we get came out of somebody else's pocket, came out of somebody else's paycheck.
Right.
And we're spending that money. You can't spend that money frivolously. You got that's an honor to be able to do that.
Love to see
and that is a high responsibility, that you have. When you're taking someone else's money, you have to spend it wisely because there are checks and balances. The people are watching every move you make.
And well, that's what happened to this mayor. So they felt she was
doing shady stuff,
spending the money incorrectly, trying, plotting him, and she got fried, man. Done. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I was hearing rumors that she wanted to run for other stuff in the future, maybe commissioner spot up there.
Game over.
She was coming to me.
Yeah, those are done. Those are not.
She was another one. They look at pensions. Oh, I'm on a city council for years and years.
Yeah,
mayor, I make $20,000 a year. My last 4. I can max out at $100,000 a year.
Yeah,
commissioner salary. A lot of these people do that, and that's the first thing you got to look at when someone's running. Why are they running?
Right?
Do they need a job? Do they have a job that doesn't really pay very much? Do they have a pension? They're trying to buffer their pension. Or have they been sucking on the government tit their whole life? Those are the ones you want to you want no part of. You the best civil servants are the ones that don't need it. The ones that have another thing, can walk away from it at any given time. Go live their life, live with their family. They're successful in what they already do.
Right.
I want that talent that donating their time to politics. I don't want them to be career politicians.
I noticed in Poland, and I wasn't allowed to say anything about it. Was you can figure out who this is though. There was a school board member who didn't rerun for school board in Poland.
Okay.
He immediately goes for trustee.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck is he? And I'm thinking to myself, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? He's self-employed. Why do you think he would try and run for another spot? How smart are you right now?
Health coverage.
Boom.
Ooh.
I see it every day.
Coverage.
I see it every day.
Health coverage.
I got a guy running.
I gotta become a politician. Serious. We don't offer.
Self-employed. I am going to run.
Seriously.
I am announcing. I run for candidacy.
I get a guy running against me. Just ran for trustee. Announced he's running against me for commissioner before he even started a second term.
Yeah,
I need some of that.
After he
good
people,
government health insurance.
I'm going to serve my community. I love my community. Now all of a sudden, he wakes up and God told him in a dream or something. He needs to serve a bigger capacity.
Right. He needs health insurance.
Somebody Google Green Township health insurance.
Yeah, everybody at Rebel Lending Mortgage Company, everyone has to immediately run for office for health care.
County health insurance about $30,000.
Yeah,
dude, really?
We have about 30 grand to every employee we have.
I'm gonna run for health
coverage.
Coming for you, Green Township.
I'm actually covered because Maggie's my wife's a teacher, so we've like great
dude. My health insurance is terrible. I've talked about this before. I'm gonna run for something. I don't know what I'm running for, but I'm gonna make sure they have good health insurance.
And the thing you see too, it's silly season. They call it when you get into a primary,
right?
We got people running. It's like, who are you? I've never seen you in a meeting before.
Right.
Where were you at our last? And all of a sudden now you're an activist. I haven't seen you. I've been going to come to these meetings for 5 years. Never saw you in the audience one time.
Yeah.
You never voiced your opinion one time on something. Yeah. Oh, you ran for something 10 years ago. You like the other girls running against me. 10 years ago, she ran for state senate.
Oh my God.
And then where you been for 10 years? Now all of a sudden your name. I didn't know you were still alive. And
wonder
now
how
all
far
of a
I can
sudden
get
you're the activist.
If I put on my sign, I'm running because I want good health insurance.
You probably would get more votes. You would probably get votes. I'm not going to lie.
It'd be like a GoFundMe. Instead of giving me money, give me votes.
You people are going to pay for my health insurance.
I'm going to tell you something. I was a little worried that the N-word was going to run against me because there are enough wacko out there.
The N-word, Niki.
Oh, I was like, what are we doing here? I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Wait, he's running against.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Not worried that she would beat me, but worried that the disruption, because that she attracts. If you got someone in jail, if you are on welfare and you don't like your paycheck, you think the government gives you more. She was like the patron saint of all, like the land of misfit toys.
Yeah, it never.
She was a patron saint of that.
Yeah,
and there were people when she left that were pissed. Our viewership went in our commissioner meetings from 4,000 to 400.
I bet it did
to 40 sometimes. We have a commissioner meeting because there's nothing to watch. There's no train wreck to watch. We get up there, we do business, we take care of business, we move the county forward.
Some good shit,
it's boring government.
Dude, we were streaming live and remember we had the commissioner meeting on our screen while we're streaming live just to watch it.
It's like a TV show. You can't make that shit up, man. It's like a play. It's like a script was written.
Those were
there were people that it was like they canceled Cheers or they canceled Friends or something.
Fantastic.
Keep her in there for the fun. You know,
you're gonna work on Wednesdays now. Now the whole staff we gain 2 hours of productivity out of every employee more when she left because they're not sitting in front of their computer in their office watching it.
Oh, that sucks. I miss those days. I kind of want her to win just for that.
That's
totally selfish. I'm going to vote for her. She's on her
running
area.
for something. Like she's going to, like I said, I advise Niki, you do the absolutely most craziest thing you possibly can to get elected because I'm in to cover it.
Yeah, but that's how you get covered, man. I agree with that. I love the trainer. See, everybody remembers that. Like you said, it was like a TV show.
And believe me, there's a lot of people with PTSD because of it.
Like the heater thing, or she broke the glass. Like that's so good.
Did you guys?
I was right there. I was at a front row seat.
Remember, we had like a video of it. A video of her breaking the heater thing underneath it. It was amazing.
So good.
Did you guys?
That was fun. Though.
I gotta ask.
Yeah. When I would get her with something, and that look when her head would just, and she'd look at me like Medusa trying to turn you to stone. That was
not. I know we're not going to talk about her the whole time, but I do have to ask. So, like off camera. Okay, so when the camera wasn't on, like in the like not even in the meetings, but in like the
nice
office.
To you, or was it always like that, like crazy?
Was she always insane to you, or were you guys always fighting?
Moments of minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Where if she needed something,
then she's nice to you.
She
turn on the charm, baby.
All of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute. You're what? I mean, just psychotic. Like who does that? Who does that? And then all of a sudden. Can turn it off and forget for a second.
Yeah, Brian said all the 911 calls to complain about the neighbor's dogs. Yeah, that was like 2021, 2022.
It's so long. It feels
like 38 in 1 year.
We listened to them all.
The time.
And then the best was she had the camera out on the neighbor's house.
Yes.
So the neighbor went and put no Niki signs all over his yard, all through his backyard and stuff. So that was on there. It's just crazy. To live through that is crazy. But that's bad government, guys. I'm telling you. We're glorifying it now. But it almost set the county and the valley back. Those actions that she had.
Oh, I'm sure.
Thank God the community stuck with us. Thank God that I had another commissioner that was able to work with me to get around that stuff, and we still made progress. Yeah. And then thank God we got a new board that came in.
Yeah.
And it's like they're nose blind to that. They weren't here during that time. So they just came into work and get the work done, and we moved on without missing a beat, like nothing ever happened. They didn't have an anchor on them of the past.
I don't know if this is a compliment or not, but Denny is the only GOP I'd vote for from freaking Penny Lane.
And she is
the most left person I think we have.
I've said this before too, and thank you so much for the comment, Penny Lane. You got to play the stupid political game to get in office.
You do.
You got to try to out Trump the next guy right now in the primary, and then you got to try to move back to the middle for the general.
Yeah,
so you get the Democrat vote. So you got to get the Republican first, then the Democrat. But once you serve, 3.5 years I've been there, there isn't one single time that I voted on anything that was Republican or Democrat. We didn't vote on abortion. Yeah. We didn't vote on gun rights.
You got to play the game to get the votes.
You got to play the game to get in there, but once you're in there, and if you don't serve everybody, then you're an asshole.
Yeah.
If I'm a commissioner, I'm everybody's commissioner. Left, right. Yeah. There's a lot of people that I wouldn't break bread with, but I will work like hell to get them what they need and to make sure that I represent them.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be. The sheriff, the auditor. I mean, what's the sheriff going to do? Arrest only Republicans?
Yeah. He's got judges are Republican, Democrat too. I never understood that.
Judges a little different. Judges a little different because they are the ones that set the policy of things in the future. They are the ultimate rule that if something goes a little too far right, too far left, they're the ones that are the judge of that.
This is our mailman, Isaac. Isaac, this is Denny Malloy. He's the Mahoney or Trumbull County Commissioner.
Okay. How you doing, Isaac?
Y'all got big topics today?
No, we're just
Not
talking
really.
about politics and stuff.
Dumb
man.
politics. That's what we're talking
My
about.
dad, my mom and dad
Yeah.
retired from the post office.
Isaac's leaving immediately. Get out of here. I want to join
Save
you.
yourself. Your dad was a mailman?
Yeah, and my mom worked at the post office downtown here.
No way.
That's
Is that how they met?
No.
I
My
thought they
dad
met.
worked at the Vindicator for years.
Yeah.
They automated, and then he switched over, became a mailman. My mom was a bookkeeper for life, raised kids at home, and she went in the post office. They both retired from it. That's what put me through Cardinal Mooney and West Virginia University. It's postal salary.
Hold on. So, got somebody here. Can't wait for this guy to be voted out. I want to know, Rebecca, why? I'm curious why you can't wait for him to be voted out. Let us know. I want specific reasons on why.
And you're not allowed to use national politics.
Not national politics. Not he's a Trumper or whatever else. What is the reason why you want him voted out?
Maybe she loves Niki.
Maybe she's a Niki. Maybe it is Niki. It could be Niki.
Oh, she's got multiples.
Oh, I'm sure she
We know
does.
what they are, but she's got.
Yeah.
I don't recognize that one. She's got multiple.
When she went after 9/11 in the historical, such I changed everything. Yeah, she did do that too. Y'all going to date night in Youngstown, dude. I have too many kids to go on date night, just regular
But
nights.
what is date night in Youngstown? I don't know what that is.
What's
knowing
it? The McDowell has having like a date night where he's
Heck
having like a party
do
and stuff
that.
like
Go
that. It's
support that.
expensive, like
That's
$120, but
But still, two
It's awesome.
people, you go out to eat, that's $120.
I think it's $125 a person.
Never mind. Hopefully, there's really good entertainment.
I think there is. I think it's really, really good. All right. So I do want to say something. I thought I had him. I thought I had Trumbull County the other day. I thought I had him.
Yeah.
I thought I had him. I was like, oh, we're going to drop a nuke on him.
Deleting that video or whatever.
So I'm going to explain this. And I called you. I did the right thing first, though, because normally
you just drop it.
I just drop it and let out. I said in 2006, I'm calling people that I know first to get a thing. I got a message.
What, a reporter fact checking?
I'm not a reporter. That's the thing. I'm just, I like to nuke.
Just a person.
Yeah. I like to watch the city burn. Anyways, somebody sent me a video or a audio clip from a meeting on like 3/15/2025. It was just audio of you and Martha Yoder, who's the auditor, kind of going back and forth about the budget and stuff like that, right? And I'm listening to it. They're like, you got to listen to the end. I'm like, okay. So I listened to the end, and we'll talk about what happened. But something goes down at the end that's questionable, but it's only audio. I can't see it.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, wait. They tape the meetings and put them on YouTube.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, sweet. I can see what happened. That is the only damn video.
It's not on YouTube.
Not on YouTube.
Okay.
And I'm like, what? I was like, they did this on purpose. They deleted this on
yeah,
freaking purpose. I know they did. I got them right where I want them. So I do a freedom of information request, like I love to do, and fire out like, I want this audio, I want this video, I want all emails between Yoder and Denny.
Yeah.
I like
Luke. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Luke's doing that all the time to all these different areas.
Oh, I hammer these things.
Yeah,
because you can catch them. You can catch them.
Yeah.
And anyways, I was totally wrong. The incident still happened, which we're going to talk about.
Okay.
But
where was the video?
The video. So basically, Martha Yoder is in charge of the IT department.
Okay.
She cut the cord due to a disagreement they had with them on budgeting.
Okay.
Right before this meeting took place.
Okay.
So that they didn't know how to record it, and it wasn't recorded, and it didn't get put on YouTube because of that. Because she had said the IT department
is trying to lay off a bunch of people.
Yeah, IT department is not handling this. My department's not handling the video of your commissioner
before
meetings.
that video.
Right before, and I was like, damn it. So anyways,
you don't think that's convenient?
I do, but I fact checked. I got emails back from Yoder on like the day telling her IT department, you will not help the commissioners do this. It was like a day before the meeting. She was trying to fuck them. So it was just total coincidence.
Is she still there?
Oh yeah, she's still there.
Interesting.
But so anyways, in this meeting, and I'll post the audio after this so you guys can hear it.
Yeah.
Denny and Yoder's pissed because you didn't cut their budget. You just didn't give them more money.
Right. We said last year, we looked at the budget of everything, and we said, we got a skinny government down. We got a lot of fraud, waste, and abuse. So every department got cut a little bit and get rid of all. You prove to us that you need what you need. And at the end of the year, halfway through the year, then we'll readjust and give you money back if you really need it.
Right.
We didn't want any new hires. We didn't want any raises. We didn't want any frivolous positions being created.
Yeah.
Especially when you got a bunch of new people in there, which we have. Sometimes people like to bring their friends. They got a guy that needs a job. This
right.
and that.
Yeah.
We said we're not having any of that in government. We're not hiring any of our. Those days are done in Trumbull County. That's the old way. And some of the departments had a beef with us. Board of Elections had a big beef with us. We cut them back a little bit. We cut our own budget $3 million for the commissioners.
Right.
We cut the auditor about $300,000, and we said at the end we'll do. She was having none of it. She wanted her money.
You gotta hear this.
Guaranteed.
I listened to it. It's interesting.
Wanted it now.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay off people. I'm going to lay off 10 people right away. They took our IT person away. They threatened that you're not going to be able to do this. So you're not going to threaten us.
Yeah.
We're the damn commissioners. You could go. You got your own department. We'll function just fine. Do what you got to do. We're not going to be bullied by anybody.
Right.
And so the beef went on and on. Ended up at the end of the year, nobody got laid off. Everybody got their money. Everyone got their budgets. And there was a lot of rough times because of personalities and attitudes. That meeting you're talking about, she had a beef with this former county engineer.
Howland Township guy, right?
Yeah, but he's a former county engineer who got voted out. And he was trying to stick it to over something that he'd been waiting, just to come back and find a leg to stand on, stick it to her. Well, he did. He threw something out. Maybe he was a little below the belt type of comment or whatever he made.
Yeah, he said, thanks for getting me a check for my
his mother-in-law got a check from the auditor's office for a parcel
that she didn't own.
Right.
She didn't own. Yeah.
And I'll play
but that got twisted because Martha found $2 million that was overtaxed to people in the past, and she gave the money back to all the farmers, and that was one of the farmlands that they were talking about. So they should have got the check. But at the time, he thought Martha was just making mistakes, giving anybody
so checks. She ended up being right then.
She ended up being right.
Oh, wow.
But so he went up, and after the meeting, he went up and he put his hand on her shoulder, and this wasn't videotaped, but I was sitting right there.
Yeah.
And when he did, she swung around.
And that's what she's like, don't hit me in the audio.
No, he said,
don't hit me.
She swung around, and she made a foul thing. She
said, she's like, fuck you. Yeah.
And Martha is a Christian girl, goes to church 3-4 times a week.
Nice.
The Christian base is what put her in office.
Yeah.
She's lives in Amish land. I mean,
Martha Yoder.
Everybody in the room was like, "Whoa, whoa,
yeah.
What? We expected that. I mean,
yeah,
that was Niki's vocabulary.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
with Martha, nobody expected.
And then he said in the audio, you can hear him say, "Don't tell me f you." Yeah.
He said that, and he played it up.
And he's like, "Assault." She punched me. Right.
Yeah, you put your hand on her, and she moved your arm. Come on, dude. You get your panty. Pull your panties up. Right. It was just a big. It blown out of proportion.
I am very glad I called and checked first, because if I would have sent that, we would have freaking hammered that Martha, and it would have been totally misread. Right, and the problem was there was no video, so you can't see it.
So that money, she was supposed to send that money. They just didn't know what it was.
Right. There was things she found. It was like over $2 million that have been overcharged to farmers in Trumbull County.
Which is what you want. I want my money. If I didn't know there was millions of dollars I didn't get paid on, and I didn't even know about it, and then I got a check. Like, I'm
basically what they were trying to do is he's supporting a candidate.
He's trying to embarrass her.
Yeah, that's this whole thing. You want to hear the craziest thing ever?
Yeah, politics.
Explain this to me. And this is all went through court already. Some hacker got into Bezzetta's computer.
Okay.
Got into the clerk's computer.
Yeah.
Sent a letter to the auditor's office.
Yeah.
On letterhead from Bezzetta Township saying, "Hey, we changed bank accounts. Can you move the money? Here's our new account."
No.
The girl replied back, "I'm out of the office for a couple of days. My mother's sick. I'll get to it next week." They replied back through email, official email from the Bezzetta Township, that, "Okay, best of luck to your mom. We'll be praying for you, blah, blah, blah." It's not like a Nigerian thing you get that says, "Send me 10 gift cards, me pay you later."
It was legit.
Nigerian
so a lady comes back from work, gets another email. "Hey, have you done this? Can you send this over? We're getting behind on payroll." The girl sends the money. To the new account. This is an employee. It's not Martha. Martha's only been working there like 2 months.
Right. Yeah.
This is an employee of 100 employees.
I remember that. Right.
Sent it. Well, then Bezzetta calls a month later, like, "Hey, man, we need to get our money." And they're like, "What are you talking about? We sent it." "No, we didn't. We sent it to a new account." They're like, "We didn't change accounts." So they look at it all. FBI comes in, looks at it. So Bezzetta's pissed, and they're like, "Well, give us all our money." Well, the money was gone. So like, well, Martha can't take it out of other townships' tax money.
Right.
What so this is either got to be an insurance claim. Bezzetta got hacked. It caused the county to do something wrong. Go to your insurance company, split it 50-50, have it be done with. Shit happens like that. No. They use this to fry Martha, and then the girl who got hacked initially, he's the one running against Martha now.
Really?
Yeah, dude, hands clean. She and the reason they got hacked, they removed the dual authentication on the thing because it said it was messing with her payroll and she had to type things in twice. So she had their IT person remove it. Their IT person now just got elected trustee also. But they all wanted to say Martha, county. It went to court, went to the appeals court. They found that Martha, you have technically under law
because of the dual.
It was paid through insurance. Right. Martha paid the difference herself out of her pocket.
Oh, really?
She didn't want to tax the taxpayers.
Wow.
So all the attorney fees, everything else, she paid.
She paid that out of her own pocket.
That's what politician ever does that.
That's honorable.
You ever heard of that? Ever?
Yeah. No. Wow.
So she got defending either way. I'm just saying those are the facts, and we're looking at it. We're like, guys, this is. But then again, the guy who was making the big statement about it, this guy running against me.
Yeah.
The girl that started the whole thing is running against Martha. Here we go. Politics.
Trying to get rid of
politics.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
It could have been done on day one with no attorney fees.
Yeah.
Boom, township.
But they wanted to drag because Martha looked bad because then when the news comes out, she looked terrible.
Sure. Wow. They staged it that way. Of course, they were, but the bottom line is Bezetta ended up paying $15,000 in attorney fees out of their tax dollars. My tax dollars. I live in Bezetta.
Yeah.
So they never had to pay if they just turned it into insurance.
You ready to go?
Yep. So do like elevator speech or something. Then you want to give an elevator speech before you get out of here, before we kick you out. Why should people vote for you in May? Right? Is it May? Why should they vote for you?
All right. And when I came, I wanted to represent the townships, and we always had commissioners from Warren and Niles. All the money went there. That's only the lower third of our county. So I was able to spread that out to all the townships. When I won, I beat a guy who was 30-0 in office for 38 years, never lost an election, Mike O'Brien. And by getting all the townships together, by getting all the other peoples, we were able to overpower Warren and Niles, and I beat them. All the townships have now we work as a full county because the people that work at this Kimberly-Clark, they're going to live in the outskirts of Trumbull County. They're going to live in Mahoney County. We're working as a valley. I'm helping with the Chamber of Commerce to bring the counties together, working with Gino DeFabio. Now that we've got a couple of Republicans here to unite the two counties together so that we can work more as a valley on what's best for this whole region. And what's best is jobs. The way you work, you get out of down times. We lost General Motors. We've been kicked and punched, knocked down a lot of times.
Trumbull, for sure.
You work your way out of it, just like the Great Depression. Kimberly-Clark is coming. That could potentially be 3,000 jobs. Average wage on that is $36 an hour.
What's to start? We talked about it. What's Kimberly-Clark?
Kimberly-Clark is Cottonelle, toilet paper,
Kleenex.
Kleenex.
That's right. We talked about that
pens,
before. Yeah.
Tampax, tampons.
Yeah.
So they just built the factory out there, an old steel mill that the Port Authority converted.
Yeah.
Which is paid out of your bed tax dollars, the Port Authority. They sold it to Kimberly-Clark for $9 million.
Wow.
They built their factory, phase 1 and phase 2, the distribution. There will be phase 3 and phase 4 coming. By the time it's all done 10 years from now, we're going to have 3,000 employees there, like General Motor type jobs,
right?
GM type jobs.
Yeah.
They're going to be hiring right now 600 more people by October.
Wow.
We got Amazon. They're lower paying jobs, but still jobs. You know, it's if someone doesn't want to work at Dollar General or something, they can work at Amazon, get a little better pay.
Yeah.
That's going to hire over 100 people. We got Foxconn. Everyone's overlooking that. Foxconn was making electric vehicles, tractors, electric cars, and they got out of that business. They got in with the Stargate project from SoftBank, which is a Korean company. The day Trump was inaugurated in the Oval Office, in one of his first meetings was with the president of SoftBank, and they announced that this whole AI tech take over the world type thing partnership, and that's going to happen most of that right there in Lordstown. The people in Lordstown a year ago stopped making the tractors and the cars. They've employed their people and given them a paycheck for a whole year now to not be at work.
Wow.
Because they don't want to lose these employees. They let them volunteer in the community and get paid.
Wow.
And they're retooling the factory. Some come and work some days. There's days where they have off where they can go volunteer and get paid. That's a great company to do that. And it's good paying jobs. They're going to hire 1,200 more. They're literally adding 2 million square feet to the GM plant.
Yeah.
Wow. You've driven by GM.
Yeah,
look how big it is.
right. Yeah.
If there's a company that's adding 2 million square feet, how big is that going to be for the world and for our economy? We don't have enough houses. So right now,
I'm in.
We are all in on this stuff. Seriously, we got developers The first development in Trumbull County in 20 years, the first new neighborhood is ready to break ground. 20 years has been since we had a new neighborhood.
Are you serious?
County. Yeah.
In Trumbull County, 20 years.
Yep. And these guys are all going to need mortgage brokers.
Sucks.
They're all going to need
real estate agents to help them buy their house.
Wow.
And right now, too, prices of houses are going to go up for people, because there's a demand for these employees.
Wow.
So we're working on that stuff. I'm waist deep in that stuff with the Chamber of Commerce and Valley Vision 2050. We've already got our people in place to do this. For me not to be there right now, it would set everything back. Would be a travesty. I got a good board with me. We're working great. We've already spent the ARPA money. We're following through to see the rest of that. We put over $80 million in infrastructure in the county in the last 10 years. And just in the last 2 years, we got close to 40 million of that. We've got the townships working good with the trustees and the mayors, everyone rowing in the same direction, and we're moving the valley forward. There's no reason that anybody in the Mahoning Valley, besides what just happened in Cortland, should lose their job right now, because things are going good. When times are good,
keep it going.
There's no reason to make a change. And I'm not saying I'm the greatest commissioner in the world,
right?
But I've done a pretty damn good job of finding the right people to associate with and put the right people in the right places. That our departments right now are moving forward. If people are complaining about a dog pound, when I came in, they were talking about dog pound. For 10 years ago, 20 years ago, the dog pound should have been built. 911 was ignored for many years. That's one of the things I ran on as new 911 building. We've got the new building. Now it's putting the pieces together. Government doesn't happen overnight. You got to work within your budget, or you got to take out a bunch of loans. This new board that I'm with doesn't want to take loans. They don't want bonds. They don't want notes. So we have to fiscally work through this stuff and be able to afford what we want. We've got the money now to move to get the coroner in new digs. We got caught with our pants down in the corner. The hospital closed. And the coroner was in the hospital.
Yeah,
we rented him from Stewart Health. So the coroner got displaced. So we had to take care of him. We're moving EMA. We're moving the coroner in the new digs there. We got the funds for that. We got the funds for 911. Now it's a process of going through the consultants on how do you make the move? How do you make it safely without missing a beat as far as the public's concerned, or the safety of the officers that are out there? We're moving a direction on that. People are bitching at us. The other thing they have is the steps. There's steps to a law library in downtown Warren, the historical building.
Yeah.
It was given us by the Carnegie Foundation 100 years ago. The steps are decaying. The first initial bid we got from the engineer was $700,000 to rebuild steps.
Yeah.
I said, hell no.
Yeah.
No way. We got another bid, came in at $450,000. So we appropriated the money to get the steps done. Nobody bid on that at that price because of historical value. They got to use a special type of sandstone.
Of course they do.
We said, why the hell they got to have historical looking steps? I mean, what is the harm if we just put cement steps on this building and save the taxpayers money? So the other commissioners agreed with me. We had to pay $4,000 more to the architect to redo their drawing without all the bells and whistles, sandstone and stuff. And I got bashed on that. Oh, he's spending more money. When this bid comes in, it's going to be about $200,000. So by that $4,000 investment could potentially save the county $250,000.
Right.
And then we'll get our steps built. I still think $250,000 to build steps is crazy, but it is what it is. Our front steps are crumbling from the weather we have this year. We got a guy, we hired a guy. He can't do it till the weather breaks. But people are out there saying, oh, look at that eyesore. It's all It's got tape around it. What do you want us to do? Put a patch on it that needs to spend more taxpayer money later?
People are going to say stuff.
Well, they're looking for every little thing now because it's silly season.
Yeah,
it's campaign season on why I should be there and why you shouldn't. And they got to dig. And like I said, we got people complaining about the ARPA money. You didn't spend it here, and there. But their township got more than any other township. And it's like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You got a water line. You got a road paved. You got a brand new $200,000 ambulance.
Yeah.
And you're going to complain that the money didn't go to more sewers.
Right.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. But that's just what happens. We deal with it. We've got transportation we got to tackle in the future in Trumbull County. We got to deal with the hospital situation. The whole community got screwed by that whole deal, by a bad player in Stewart Health. We're going to make the things. The Trumbull County is different than it is now. It used to be we'd have to beg Columbus for help. Now we got a red carpet rolled out to Columbus. We're in the majority party. The governor will take, if I call the governor now, he'll take my call. That didn't happen in the Mahoning Valley for a long time.
Can we call him right now? I'd like to talk to
him.
I'd like to have some words
to test your theory, sir.
I would like to talk to him about him. Did you read that the other night, yesterday? The people about the weed stuff,
they're so annoying.
Need to stop whining. That's a quote.
Yeah, it's that
about complaining about the Republicans changing the rules.
Well,
even though
I get an opinion on this stuff too.
The people voted one way, and then he said, no.
What's
you got to look to? We are better. We're a better society. Look at all the Dollar Generals popping all dispensaries.
Doesn't effing matter.
We are better than that.
That doesn't effing matter
57%.
Because the people told you to do something. You're gonna do it. That's your rule as a politician.
But we should set our aspirations higher.
I don't give a shit if the people say to light a building on fire.
DeWine was the same way. He's like, well, this is what the people want. This is what the people need. This is what this is what the people want.
I don't give a crap what you think the people need. The people have told you to do something, and you're gonna do it.
I agree
or
with you
else
that.
You're gonna get voted out.
They should get every penny they were promised. I'm agreeing with that. I'm just saying, these things are popping up like crazy. Why aren't other businesses popping up like crazy the same way? When I was at the polls last year or 2 years ago, we stood on the ballot and we watched it from the Board of Elections. More people walked in the dispensary across the street than walked in to vote. There's a problem with that.
No, it's because they want to get high.
I understand that, but there's a little problem with that when you got more people in line there than you do at the Board of Elections.
Ultimately,
people need to vote. They need to exercise their rights.
All wigamawoo, and doesn't matter if the people tell you to do something, you're gonna do it, and not say, well, you guys don't know what you're talking. No,
Denny, we're gonna kick you up, but before you go, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would still vote for Denny. I have differences. I disagree with him just because.
Let's see that. Just like you told her.
What you just said right there was different. What the difference right there would be
defending that BS.
Oh. Well, no. I'm just saying we're better than we can get dollar stores on every corner. Why aren't we fighting to get small businesses?
That is your opinion that we can do better. I don't care what
we want to do. What the people say
can be better. The people told you to do something. Don't make excuses and don't say, "Oh no, we're better." No. We want this.
Yep.
We voted for this, and because it's not about this one thing. It's not about weed. It's the overarching idea that the people are in control. By you saying no, you don't want this. You don't know what you want.
That is what he said too.
To everyone, because it's not about weed. It's about anything else that comes up down the line. And then now you're setting a precedent that this governor is going to be able to say, well, in the past we did it with weed and we can do it now with this. No, BS. We told you to do something. Do it.
It's a little sensitive about this.
These politicians, man.
And I don't disagree. I just like hearing them talk. I don't disagree.
Sorry, Denny. I'm sorry.
We can have bars at every corners forever. One dispensary per municipality is just unacceptable. So Dennis wants more, actually. So
and I don't even I don't smoke weed. I don't like how it makes me feel, but it's not about that.
Yeah,
it's not about weed.
Take a gummy every.
It's bigger than that.
And then Joseph says once again. So, anyways, I would vote for him just based on his love of hunting.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm allowed to vote for people.
You're allowed to
you
vote
work for what? For
Whitetails Unlimited.
Whitetails Unlimited. Dude, I have.
Hey, Denny, where's my hat, bro? You brought hats last night.
He brought me a hunting knife, which is in my hunting bag.
Gosh. That might not have been the best idea that I had in the last couple of years, but
what's that?
Giving you a knife.
Oh, dude, it's sweet though.
I have it on my phone.
Dude, when are you going to come to one of my events? You're talking about this stuff. I give away 100 guns per event.
As soon as
great meal.
As soon as my kids stop playing sports, so I'll see you in about 10 years.
The economy of hunting is huge. The economy of fishing is huge in the morning.
Kick him out, Isaac. Grab him and throw him out of here.
All right, guys.
Don't wait so long
to have me back.
We will. We'll have you back on. How about this? Once, if you make it past the primary, which you probably will, we'll have you back on.
I'll have you on before the next one.
Let's do that.
Let's do it. All right. And then if Nikki does anything, we're gonna call you from the phone line. You are
so much air.
Denny Malloy is the Niki Frenchko consultant.
I am advising Nikki to do the absolute craziest shit she possibly can.
Just
get attention, Nikki. Get attention.
She's gonna be the AOC MTG. She's gonna be in that mold of things.
I am.
It's just a matter of
Let's go. I'm excited. This is content, baby.
That's all we want.
Fine to watch it on the side. when it comes to county government, let's focus.
You don't have to deal with her.
You guys deal with that. That's not my problem.
You guys write mortgages, sell people houses, we'll get the developers to build. We'll come up with the people to do it.
And thanks, buddy. All right, thanks for coming, Danny. We'll see you later.
Oh, your phone.
Oh, phone.
Can't get far without that.
Dude,
can't get far without that.
If he would have left that here,
that's the worst feeling in the world. I would have called the mayor, or I would have called the governor.
Yeah, it's his cell phone. Yeah. We'll see ya.
Well, how do you guys feel? You ultimately,
people
of Trumbull County, you have to decide: are we happy with where we're at now? Are we happy with where we were and where we are now compared to that, or are we?
Call. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna do this. Hold on.
Take it. BJ, get up here and help us. We're going to break something.
I got it.
BJ, hurry. He's wrecking the computer.
We got a call. Talk. Hello?
Hey, do me a huge favor. Caller, you're on the line. Turn down your radio and talk to us just through the phone. But you're live. Go right ahead.
All right, just 1 second, please.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I'm one of the people that can't wait to see Mr. Malloy voted out.
Okay.
His position.
And why is that? Go ahead.
It's the constant Niki bashing.
Ooh,
now, we all know that Niki had her certain personality traits and she could be offensive.
Okay.
But he did it. It was the constant. It was the constant. Every meeting, condescending, sneering, obnoxious treatment of that woman. And he's still doing it. After this whole meeting this morning with you guys was that Niki bashing.
Okay.
He's wonderful. He's going to insinuate that anybody that supports her or supported her is a crazy person, just like her. It's not professional. It's not cute. It's not funny.
Can I ask you?
He will not get another vote from me.
Do you think Niki's behavior was acceptable when she was in office?
Especially in situations towards him as well.
I will admit Niki had her moments.
Because she did call him fat.
Yeah, he said something to her and she called him fat once. I remember that. That wasn't exactly very nice or professional.
Nobody mentioned the time that these commissioners signed their own resignation forms.
Right.
She accused them of rubber stamping. Oh, no. We read everything. They didn't read when they signed their own resignation, so did they? Nope.
BJ, should this be?
Just bash Niki. It's all about bashing Niki. It's not professional. It's not.
Did I get it?
We appreciate you calling, and you are 100% allowed to have that opinion. And I agree. We're mean to Niki too, but Niki's been mean to us a couple times, to be fair. So
yep.
Well, we appreciate. Thank you for the call.
Thanks for the call. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we had her on. Sorry, Joe's out of the studio. But what she basically said was she was Niki Frenchko, not necessarily a supporter, but she was tired of Denny just constantly bashing Niki Frenchko for everything over and over and over. Which I could see that there was a lot of drama going on. So that was her opinion. That she wants to vote him out. She voted for him in the past. I'm so sorry, caller, if I missed anything, but yeah. So, yeah, that was it.
That's good.
Thanks for calling in.
What do you think? You live in? Did we drop it? Did I do it? Maybe I didn't do it, dude. I need drop call. I missed that. Now she's hung up on.
Gotcha.
I don't know what I'm doing. Where the hell were you, BJ? Joe's always there. I didn't know what to do, and I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Hit the button. You're good.
How old's that pizza over there?
Old.
Yeah,
don't.
I've been smelling it.
Don't.
I know.
You know what? Do it. Change my mind.
We're gonna eat Jeremy from Youngstown Pizza Reviews 5-day-old pizza and see what happens.
Until I throw it out today. Yeah.
Randy says, "Well, he isn't skinny." No, neither am I.
Yeah, he's not exactly skinny.
He's a big dude.
He's a big boy.
Dude. He's a big boy. Allowed to be a big boy. Get off the speakerphone. Sheesh.
Sorry.
That's our bad issue. Does her abuse of the emergency services for non-emergent issues while trying to use her name, position of power, accept? Yeah, Niki definitely did.
That was weird. I remember that happening, and I remember the person on the call knowing who she was and being like, "What are you doing?
Yeah,
like what are you doing?" Can you please eat
the 5-day-old pizza?
Sarah, how much money you got? How much?
Isaac needs health insurance.
How much money do you want to pay me?
By the way, I think you should run,
bro. I'm just gonna run and be like,
literally run.
Say, hey, I need good health insurance. Vote for me for commissioner,
dude. Just nothing else
other than that, and then like have a debate and be like, hey, I'm just trying to get free health insurance.
We got another call. Everybody's calling in now. Go ahead, caller. Hello.
I love the podcast, whatever it is.
Thank you. We know what it is.
Briefly, the last young lady that called in to defend Niki, apparently,
that's her grandma.
When Denny went in there, she was already shredding everybody in the office, all the employees. Like she must have missed all of that.
Yeah. Right.
But at the end of the day, Denny was finally that shield. Took all the fat jugs, all the that he stinks, everything else horrible things she said about him, and tossed it back to her.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I don't think that's a bully. I think he was protecting the women in the office, everywhere else, all the wake of bodies she left everywhere. It's funny to me that either is she the strong conservative Republican fighting for our rights, or is she the victim?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Niki's got to pick a team here.
Right.
And it's none of ours.
Can I ask
none of ours?
Can I ask you a question? Did you work in the county?
You sound close to the subject.
Deal with her. It sounds a little personal.
I'm gonna stay a little bit anonymous.
I respect that.
Fair statement.
I respect that.
But let's just say you guys could call up to the office and ask any one of those girls privately what that was like. I don't think until you can see the lens through them.
Yeah.
Unreal.
We had, when that was
hopefully the congressional district doesn't suffer, but I'm hoping Joyce just eats her for lunch.
Right. I remember when that was all going down, we had people from the office messaging us, calling us, saying, you guys got to cover this and get rid of her. You know what I mean? Because we can't do it anymore.
Right. You guys only got 1/10 of the stories. It was an absolute shit show of epic proportions.
Right.
So have a good day.
Thanks for calling.
People defending her, it's like people defending her forget her fears. She's fighting for everybody, and she's this lady.
Right.
Yeah. So I asked them, which one is it? Which one of her personalities is it today? Have a good day, gentlemen.
See ya. Thanks for calling.
Look at.
So
Denny sounds like a hero.
I remember once she called me.
Oh, you talked to her. We were trying to get her on the podcast.
Talked to her on the phone once, and she basically, like, I was trying my best to talk to her on the phone. She was going on about how she can't come in at 9 a.m. because she's not a morning person on Tuesdays or Fridays. It has to be a different day, and I'm just like, no, Niki, like. No, I'm not doing what you want just because you want to do it. Yeah. You can't do Tuesday or Friday. It has to be a Monday. It has to be at this time. No, Niki. And she's like, well, you gotta work with me here because I don't know if you know, but I'm like Elon Musk. I'm like, I have some kind of issue where I'm smarter than everybody else. And I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
She said that?
Yeah. She's like, I just, I'm special. And I'm like smarter than everyone. And when you talk to dumb people, you're like, just go. I'm like, Niki, I'm not. I'm like, Niki, please don't do this. Like, what are we doing here?
The girl's got confidence, I'll say that.
Super smart.
I'm like, everybody you talk to is dumber than you. So are you telling me that I'm dumber than you? And then I need to bow down to you and adjust everything that my show stands for because of how special and smart you are?
We don't bend the knee.
That is something.
We don't bend the knee, do we, Isaac? We do not bend the knee.
Please. And I'm just like trying like to be nice. Like, good.
She tried call. I never called her back because I was like, that conversation would go different with you.
She texts me and
well, that's it for the day. Good show. All kind of just random show today, isn't it?
I know there's a lot going on, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, go down below, give the MLO Bros a follow, give Youngstown Studio a follow, share the show today, get the word out about us. We'd appreciate you. Thank you all so much for the callers that called in. Also, MLO Bros stands for Mortgage Loan Originator Brothers. We are loan officers. We are real estate agents. If you want to buy a house, if you want to sell your house, we can help you do that. If you need finance, refinance, we can help you do that. Either one of us. Also, Youngstown Studio. If you want to come do your own show down here in Youngstown, live like us, you can call Joe when he gets back from Florida, and he'll hook you up. But thank you all again for being here, and we will see you on Tuesday.
Bye, everybody. Be safe. Look at snowing. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this show on Youngstown Studio. This is original Youngstown content. Feel free to share our videos and tell your friends about us. Don't forget to subscribe to our